to the students, he says, tear down this mirror. Tear down that mirror that makes you always look at yourself. And you will see beyond that mirror the millions of people that need your help. And he was talking about public service. Think not just about yourself, think about other people. But this is what so many people in here do. That's why I, for instance, mentioned Bill Burr. He didn't just think about his body and how does he become the best and only think about me, and look in the mirror. No, he broke the mirror and he looked beyond, and he was having a gymnasium in Pasadena, training thousands and thousands of people for decades. And this is what others are doing. Lee Haney, Coleman, Chris Dickinson, all these people that are out there promoting the sport and inspiring others. And there is, of course, the day we are celebrating the king of that. And that's Joe Weider, with his wife, Betty. Because we all know that you can have the greatest body in the world, or you can have the greatest product in the world, but when people don't know about it, you really have nothing. So marketing things and promoting things and communicating the right way is really what it's all about. And that's what Weider has done. And he's changed with the times, and he was so smart the way he promoted it in his muscle magazine. And he had so many different magazines to hit every angle. And when the people didn't respond in the late 60s, I remember to bodybuilding, he always called it strength training. Wasn't it interesting that bodybuilding was kind of gone a little bit? They would call it strength training and resistance training and fitness training and power and all of those, and health and fitness and longevity. And he used all kinds of different spins. And he was an expert in that. And then they say, no, you're going to get muscle bound if you train. And if an athlete would touch weights, he will get slowed down. And if you work out in the gym, you will get gay. And if you look in the mirror, you become a narcissist. And all those kind of things that they're telling people. And you will get stupid. And now look at it. Because of the Weider publications, because of the extraordinary work that you have done, Joe and Betty, look where we have gone. Now, of course, there's many other people that worked on that. But what you have done is extraordinary. Today, we're the time where you don't find one single hotel in the world that does not have a weight room, a fitness gymnasium. There's not one single military base that I visited, and I visited all of them all over the world, visiting American soldiers. I haven't gone to one base where there was not the most extraordinary weight rooms and hundreds of life cycles, free weights and machines, resistance machines, all those things. There's not one single football team that I visited that does not have an extraordinary weight room. Not one YMCA, not one WCA, not one police station, not one fire station, not one high school. No athlete today does not train with weights. Even the golfers, it is the most sensitive kind of sport. They have to know the height and the chipping and the power and the swing and the this and the let loose. Or they train with weights. The tennis players train with weights. The boxers, for years, they've been talking about don't touch weights. Well, you saw what happened with Evander Holyfield. Evander Holyfield worked his way up to become a heavyweight, and he became the champion. Some of Lee Haney trained with him for many years. So that just shows you where bodybuilding has gone. That's what has arrived. Everyone is doing it. The amount of weights that are being sold to homes, the amount of magazines that are being sold, the amount of food supplements, and all this, the huge industry that it has created, the amount of jobs it has created, the amount of revenues that it has created, the amount of health it has created. That is really extraordinary. So we can really be proud of what we're involved with. But I just want to say that so much of that was from Joe and Betty Weider, from their magazines and for their dedication, and your brother, who was an extraordinary human being and a great visionary and leader also, who created the IFBB, that is now literally in 175 countries all over the world that do regular bodybuilding championships. So you together did that. And I know that everyone here in one way or the other is affected by what you have done. And I can tell you firsthand that you gave me the opportunity to be me. Because I was a hungry young boy in Austria that wanted to come to America, that wanted to explode. I had all this energy and passion and vision, but I didn't have the opportunity. But you gave me the opportunity. You opened up the door for me. You sent me the airline ticket and you said, Arnold, I have faith in you. I know that you will become the greatest bodybuilder. And I took the ticket, came over to California, came over to America. And I remember sitting there in Miami, the first place where I went, competing at the Mr. Universe contest. He was sitting there for hours with me on a typewriter, writing up my training program. Every so often he quoted the Weider principles, but that's okay. And we had such a great time. And you became this father figure for me. And you were not there only in bodybuilding and helping me along the way and helping me with education, but you also helped me when I got into the movie business. You put Conan the Barbarian and all your covers all over the world to make sure that the kids are standing in line. There were the lines around the block 3 times. All that from the magazine that you've published. So the movie business, and then when I ran for governor, who was the first there having a fundraiser for me? It was you, Weider. Donating, sorry to say, more money. There was Joe and Betty sitting there, fundraiser after fundraiser, having faith in me again, coming to me and says, you will become a great governor. So it's no surprise to me that you're being celebrated here today because of the great work and because of your generosity. Because you thought about yourself, which you should, but you always thought about others too. You never forgot all the mass out there, the people that needed your help. You were there for help. So it's a great honor for me to be here today at this university, and I can guarantee you, I'll be back.